Welcome in, guys, to Mizzou Rocket League. It's been a little while since we've had Rocket League here on the Mizzou Esports channel ever since the border clash, and I'm really excited to be here. We're going to commentate some Rocket League. It's going to be a great time. I am here with my good friend Jack. How are you doing tonight, Jack?
I am doing wonderful. I am really looking forward to getting into some Rocket League, getting to see how our team plays against Columbia College, and just seeing where the night goes.
Yeah, and let's get right into it. I mean, we're starting things off. We're already a little ways into the match here, and you can see Crims right there just trying to get the ball away. Ball is near their goal right now, and you know, I call it a commentator's curse, I guess, because as soon as we turn into the game, a goal gets scored by the opposition Columbia College. And, you know, it's really a type of situation where 4:20 on the clock, that's fantastic. You know, you're down 1-0 right off the bat. If you're Mizzou, you've struggled a lot against Columbia College. This is the time where you want to bounce back and really just put a statement on the board. Right now, Columbia with their 1-0 lead. It's a bit of a tough situation, especially since the ball just keeps going back to the goal. You can see some of the Columbia players able to get the ball away from the goal right there. And you can see right now it's just a good shot on goal there, and that is once again another goal for Columbia College straight away, 2-0, just like that.
Mizzou just can't seem to keep it away from their goal for long enough to make any big plays here.
Yeah, they are really struggling with ball control right off the bat. I mean, this is the reason why Columbia College right now is one of the best Rocket League teams in collegiate esports, and you can really see it right now. Right now, Crims getting off to a good start, though. Almost is able to get it in, but it is just offline. And right now, some great dribbling by Cosmic Flippy right there. As once again, Mizzou's in kind of a tough situation trying to get the ball away from their goal.
I mean, they are fighting tooth and nail to keep this thing away from their goal, and they seem to be making some progress towards Columbia College here. But will it be enough? It does not look like it. Yeah,
that was a great play by the Columbia player right there to get the ball away from their goal. You know, that's something that we haven't seen in the very little amount of time so far from Mizzou, is being able to play good defense. Right now, it feels like a lot of the Mizzou players are just trying to get a shot on goal, especially since they're already down a swift 0-2. That is a good shot on goal right there, but nothing doing there. Excel's just trying to get something. Excel's kind of the big goal scorer here on this team, at least according to the border clash, where he was able to score the vast majority of the goals in that game that Rocket League won against KU.
We're pushing that ball further down, and is that going to be a goal? Just shy of a goal for Mizzou.
Just shy again. That is sort of the tail of the tape so far going into this game. We right now have about 2 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. As another good shot towards the Columbia goal, but nothing close. That one is in, though. Crims manages to score and makes it a 1-goal game. Well, I'll tell you right there, that ball was put in a perfect position for Crims right there. I mean, that was just the easiest shot of his life. Beautiful job of putting it into the goal. No Columbia player was even close there.
We just need to keep seeing that throughout the night for them to be able to get these goals where it's more open for them, because Columbia College is proving to have quite a good defense along with offense. So it's going to be a little tough for Mizzou to keep going, but I think they can pull it off if it goes like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, the road to a victory begins with a single goal, and that's what's happening. I mean, only 1 more to tie it, 2 more to win it. We still have 1 minute and 48 seconds left on the clock. That is plenty of time in Rocket League, so anything can happen. And we've seen some heroics from the Mizzou Rocket League team in the past, especially during the border clash. That shot's on goal, just missed. Oh, how tragic was that? Excel tries to put it back in. Not quite. Another good shot, but no, not quite. And that ball is not in. Excel gets it. And just like that, I mean, right there, that's the opposite of a commentator's curse right there, ladies and gentlemen. Because just like that, Mizzou's back in. They had 1 million shots on goal. It didn't go well for them, well, until it did. Just like that, it is an even game with 1:25 left to go. And, you know, Columbia College being one of the best teams, they won NECC Nationals last year. I mean, you talk about just an amazing showcase of talent right here. We're glad to be bringing you some high-quality Rocket League gameplay, and you can already see that. 4 goals already just here in the very first game, still with a minute left to play. And 1 minute remaining, you get it, and that ball is in. Cam scores it right there. Columbia takes the 3-2 lead. Look at this. Just the ball high up in the air. Cam was the only one who really got a good shot on it. Crims tried to play goalie, but nothing doing.
Mizzou's got a minute left to tie up the game, and I think they might be able to do it. I have high hopes for our boys.
Well, they were able to score 2 goals within the span of the minute just earlier. And that shot, just like you spoke it into existence, Jack. Right there, I mean, well, it was the opposite, really, since that is a goal for Columbia. But, you know, you spoke a goal into existence at least, so.
I am so sorry to Mizzou fans. I have cursed them.
Well, maybe you can turn that curse around. I mean, there's still 45 seconds to go. I mean, we are seeing some insane goal scoring. I mean, there's been a fair amount of defense being played, but it really has felt like just an offensive showcase for both of these teams so far.
I mean, the only time that we've really seen defense from them is whenever it's absolutely necessary, when that ball has been hovering the goal for a while.
Yeah, exactly. And now you can see Mizzou's just going all-out offense. And that's why you saw there's basically nobody in the backfield to protect the ball from going in again. And yeah, right now you see Excelst is the only form of defense there on goal. Crims has the ball. He has a chance for a goal here, but with 9 seconds remaining, it does not look like Mizzou's going to be able to pull this out unless the craziest of crazy things happens right now. But of course, it is not. So there you go. As the ball is still in the air, this is the final tip. It hits the ground.
There they go.
And Columbia takes the first game here of the best of 7. They lead 1-0 right now. As you can see, 2 goals from Cosmic Flippy and Cam right there. You know, Excelst and Crims both got 1 for our boys, but nothing doing. And, you know, that's the sort of situation where you have to look at the game, Jack, and you have to be like, okay, you're down 1-0. There's still plenty of time left. But when you go into the next match, what do you think in terms of a game plan should Mizzou be thinking about?
I think in that last game, they were playing very aggressively from what I had seen. And I think that if they pull it back a little bit, play a little bit more defensively, they should be able to prevent some of those unnecessary goals.
Well, let's see if they listen to your words of advice. Right now, just starting things off, a very good shot on goal right there, but not quite. Right now, I mean, we're seeing an inverse of things, starting things off, where the ball is constantly at Columbia's goal. Very good. And another good shot right there, but not quite. Crims just misses right off the top iron. Nothing doing, and just a lot of shots in the area. You know, just now is the ball going into Mizzou's backfield and kind of catching them off guard. Not a lot of people there.
We're playing defense pretty well. Sent it back down to Columbia College.
Exactly. A lot more defensive showing from Mizzou so far, which is very good. But right now, Cam has a good shot on goal right there. Not quite. Tried to get the rebound to put it back in, but not quite. Flippy flipping it, dribbling pretty well, trying to get it just closer and closer to the goal. It is taken over. Excelst tries to guard it and was not able to, but luckily his teammate was right there to help him out. Another good shot on goal from Cam, but not quite. I mean, you see these cars are booming, and right there, right there, there goes one of them. Right now, Cryptic has the ball, trying to get it out of Columbia's backfield, but that's something that Columbia's really been struggling with so far in this game. We still have so much time left, but no goals being scored at the moment. And another boom goes the dynamite there. There goes Excelst. And Cryptic tries to get a shot on goal, almost gets it, but not quite. And right now the ball is just kind of meandering right over to Columbia College. Crims could not quite get the rebound there, and it goes right back to Columbia College. Excelst trying to stop things, manages to get the ball in the air, tries to dribble it back, but it is intercepted by Cryptic. And now Cryptic gets that intercepted from him as well, and the ball is just going everywhere right now.
Yeah, neither of these teams have really had a clear shot at the goal, and there goes Crims again.
Yeah, what we're seeing right now is Columbia sort of had a rough start, and it's still a very defensive showing, but Columbia's gotten a lot more aggressive with their defense, which is basically the complete inverse of what we saw in the first game, in which Columbia was extremely, open with their offense. They're being very, very offensive. That was a great shot on goal by Cryptic, but just high, not enough to get in the goal right there.
And it's just in a complete standstill right now with neither team being able to score. We're still 0-0 going into 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, what you have to do at both schools is you can't get too hasty. You know, obviously you want to get a goal, but you need to wait for the opportunity to present itself, as Warped is able to score his first goal of this set, and Mizzou takes a 1-0 victory as soon as I said it. I mean, there's your opportunity. You know, a half-court shot right there, and a miracle to go in right there. 1-0 Mizzou.
It was a very clean goal from Warped from halfway across court. As we head in, ball heading straight towards the side of Mizzou.
Yes, looks like right now, just trying to get the ball, especially Columbia in this very defensive game. Now's the point where you have to be like, okay, now we really have to be more aggressive with our offense. Because when our aggressive defense doesn't work, when Mizzou's able to get a goal, something like that, which almost goes in, is exactly what the doctor ordered, except he probably would have ordered it to go in the goal instead. Right now, Cryptic able to block it, and right now the ball is just in the air in a frenzy right now. Trying to kick it out back to Mizzou's goal. Flippy trying to do some nice dribbling, gets it past. Wow. Talk about an impressive goal right there. Cosmic Flippy went coast to coast right there and was able to evade the Mizzou defenders very well. Not good for our boys, but I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. That was a very impressive goal, Jack.
It was a very impressive goal, and now it's tied 1-1 going into almost 1 minute remaining.
Well, I feel like that was just sort of an example of what I was talking about before, which is Columbia, you know, got a little more aggressive with their offense, and I guess the Mizzou defense just wasn't ready because they were expecting a pass or, you know, some deflection or something, but when everybody's waiting for someone else to do something, you know, that just gives a prime opportunity for soccer Lionel Messi to just do his thing and kick it in. And right now, the ball, we have a minute left, and both teams, I think, are going back to their original game plan. I mean, obviously, both are, you know, trying to get the ball to put it in, but I think it's a lot more defensive than it was just mere moments ago.
They seem to be a lot more split up instead of all going towards the action.
Though, as soon as we say that, we see all these cars just going straight for it. And we even see Crims once again getting taken out, getting blown up. And that is probably not the time where you wanted it with 30 seconds remaining, though he will be back. I mean, he's back just like that. But it could have been bad for Mizzou, certainly. Ball is just in the air. There's a good chance that we will head to overtime, but Cosmic Flippy flipping it, puts it in again. Oh my goodness, yet another insane goal by Cosmic Flippy. I mean, you check this out. Crims had an easy shot to potentially get that ball, but just missed it. And now with 9 seconds left, once again, we're left in a position where Mizzou needs a miracle.
I mean, we saw it in the border clash. Excelst scored a goal. It was either Excelst or Crims that scored a goal in just a couple seconds. But it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing that.
Well, the ball's still in the air.
It is still in the air.
There's a chance. But if Columbia is smart about this, they'll make sure that it doesn't get anywhere near the actual net, and it doesn't. And once again, Columbia takes another game right there. They are now up 2-0 on Mizzou. Just like that. So, another rough set, rough match, I should say, rough game, whatever terminology you'd like to use right there, for Mizzou right there. But, you know, you gave some sage words of advice earlier, Jack, about how Mizzou could have potentially done better. Now you're down 2-0. Columbia was able to adjust to the initial pressure put on by Mizzou when they took that 1-0 lead. I mean, what do you possibly do now?
I mean, I honestly don't know. Like, Mizzou has the opportunity to come back. They just need to be a little more aggressive, and once they get that first goal, pull it back a little bit and rein it in and play a little more defensively.
Yes, but that's all very tough to do against a team like Columbia. And, you know, we will see, you know, hopefully something that Mizzou can do is try to limit the demos that have been coming towards them, because right now it's just, we saw Crims get blown up twice, we saw Exels get blown up as well. I think that's another big reason why Mizzou's sort of been struggling so far, because Columbia, I don't think, has been taken out even once from the demos.
Cryptic has an open goal right now, which leads them to getting a very early goal for Columbia College.
Yeah, what we saw right there was there is nobody there in the backfield. Everybody was trying to go offensively, and as soon as Excelst realized what was going on, it was already too late. I just think that's great game planning by Columbia and a bit of sloppy play by Mizzou, to be completely honest. Ball's back in the air. Right now we're seeing it go once again back towards Mizzou's goal. This time defensive players are there. Excelst trying to dribble it past all the defenders. Just gets it towards midfield, as there goes Crims. He gets demoed himself once again. I believe that's the third time in this set already that he has been demoed. 3 demos, 3 games. As that ball going towards Mizzou's goal, Crims manages to get it out of there. Flipped on his back for a second, but managed to get it out of there. And right now with the ball just bouncing and bouncing, it's getting kind of towards Columbia's goal. It's sort of an awkward angle, though, to make a goal. And indeed, it gets leveled out, and Crims is able to play some defense and get it back to midcourt. But, you know, we're just going to need to help out a little here, because right now it feels like Crims is just getting demoed so much. But, you know, when he scores a goal, it makes things a little bit better. And when he ties the game, you know, it really makes up for that. And that is exactly what, I mean, you see the information about Crims right there. Computer science major, you know, I really think he put some computer science into his brain in terms of getting that goal in, personally.
That ball control, for somebody who doesn't know Rocket League, that looked really good.
And right now, hey, the ball is going right back towards Mizzou's goal, unfortunately. And a good shot on goal right there. Cam once again scoring his 2nd goal already. See, that was just bounce off the wall right there. Cryptic did a great job, and unfortunately, the Mizzou defenders were just so focused on Cam that they weren't focused on the ball and couldn't quite level it out in time. And just like that, Columbia takes another victory. Hey, there goes Crims again, getting demoed yet again already as the ball goes back towards Mizzou's goal. Cam, he has the ball again. Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Because he can do some seriously scary things with that ball. You want an example? How about that? That ball just went in almost once and almost twice, but luckily it gets leveled out by Crims right there. Kind of good opportunity on goal right here, as Cosmic Flippy makes sure dreams are dashed right there. Good shot on goal right there. A long shot, but not quite. Another very close shot by Mizzou. Mizzou's getting good shots on goal, but just nothing actually going in. Nothing that's really going in the vicinity of the net. It feels like they're trying to just, you know, sort of hit the corner, you know, just really trying to be accurate and precise, when really they should probably just be shooting it at the goal, I would think. You're down 2-0. Being fancy really isn't the way to go, in my personal opinion.
Once again, a somewhat open net. It's ball saved by Warped. And it's back to the side of Columbia College.
Yep, and right now Crims with the ball. Crims trying to work some magic again. Will not happen right there. You know, the ball has just been at the side of Mizzou's net seemingly all game today. Obviously, Crims got the goal earlier, but they need some magic from a guy like Excelst right here. But it just goes to the corner and will be easily leveled out by Cam. Or will it? It gets close to the goal, but okay, there it goes. Warped here with the ball now. Well, there goes Warped with the ball, no longer. Cryptic gets it close to the goal, trying to get some help from his teammates. Cam gets a bit of a shot on goal, but pretty weak. That goes right over the head of Cryptic, and now Flippy has to do some defense, but not quite doing. Cam with another... It's automatic for him, honestly.
It really is. It is insane. It's like he can sense when that goal is open and just goes for it immediately.
Well, this is another case where Mizzou just didn't have anybody in the backfield. I understand you're down 1, and there was about a minute and a half left to play, but I mean, there's a point where you can't just go all-out offense and expect to win, especially against a team like Columbia College that's so good. and that ball is hit towards goal. Crims with a good opportunity, but it gets deflected. Excel's trying to go for the backup, but not quite. Warped playing defense right now. Everybody converging towards Mizzou's goal yet again with a minute left. A ball in the air. Cam is able to hit it, but nothing doing just on the side. And nice aired out. Flippy trying to prevent it from going to the goal, just dribbles it away from the goal and will take to the skies momentarily.
Cam is like a heat-seeking missile towards that goal right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Scary.
I mean, what's the best defense? Offense, and Cam is proving that right now. Just continuing to wreak havoc on the ball. As once again, I mean, the ball was right towards Mizzou's goal. Pretty good opportunity. Flippy's playing great defense, by the way. Just able to keep the ball really away from Mizzou's goal, basically completely. I don't know the last time Mizzou really had a legitimate shot on goal, but it's been at least a minute. Well, there's your legitimate shot on goal as soon as I say it. Excel scores and makes it just a one goal game, but once again with only 10 seconds left to go. You know, stranger things have happened. I mean, you know, the ball stays in the air after time elapses. There's always a chance, and especially with Excel's and his heroics, it's possible, but Columbia College hasn't made a miracle happen yet, and as two get boomed. Crims with a pretty good opportunity. Excel's with the backup. Here goes Excel's. He's going towards the goal. Ooh. Just misses. Cryptic gets it back, hits the ground, and Columbia is now up 3-0 in a best of 7. We are going to have to see a reverse sweep. And, I mean, more of the same. I wish I could bring you folks some good news, but right now, Mizzou is down 3-0. Jack, what do you possibly have to say about what Mizzou can do to bring this one back?
Honestly, I don't know. They're coming close every game. They're not too far off, but once Columbia College gets that lead, it's just downhill from there. Mizzou can slowly creep their way back up, but can never fully catch up.
Yeah. I think that we should probably take a little bit of a break. You know, there seems to be, you know, gotta get some thoughts circulating. I don't know. But it's a best of 5, our mistake, and that is it. There is the match.
That's the Rocket League game.
Columbia sweeps 3-0 here. No opportunity for a reverse sweep there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That's about all I have to say. Honestly, you know, it was a pretty bad showing from our boys in gold and black. Maybe next time. I believe in you, Mizzou. Any final thoughts, Jack?
You know, I don't think so. I was going into it thinking that it was a best of 7. And so I really thought that they might have had a chance for a comeback had they played a little better, but it was a best of 5, so it's over.
Hey, it's okay, Jack. We all make mistakes, and Mizzou made a lot of mistakes tonight, so it's all right. Okay, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. See you guys later. Have a great rest of your night.